Hi, this is
Hi.
Tom and Heather from Shadowfields, and this is Monday in the Studio. Mitts.
Yes, and if you're with us tonight, please like, share, subscribe, and click on your notification bell on YouTube so you can stay connected to everything that we're doing.
Hey, if you're with us tonight, please sign in so we know who you are, and we can say
Yes.
hi and everything like that.
You like this bow?
It's a
It's like
lovely bow.
yeah, I've got so many bows. Do you keep your bows, around the tree or do you get rid of them?
No, I keep them.
You keep them?
Yeah,
So how many
I
years
I
of
I, I
bows have you
get
kept them?
I re-gift them.
You do?
Yeah, there's even some bows over there.
Did your mom used to cut like the wrapping paper and then press them, iron them for next year?
No,
My mom did. Oh yes, there was a
well, she was
big.
very thrifty.
Oh yes, she was. We cut. We have to make sure that we were actually ripping everything really nicely. My brother Bert, he would have a razor blade when he was opening up his presents. So
Really?
anyway,
Yeah,
I
I'm just
know.
I'm just checking online.
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a
This
it's
will
a.
begin in 0 minutes. Why is it not showing me that we're on?
I think we are. It's just that there's 7 people there. If there's 7 of you there, let us know that you're with us. We'd love to
It's
connect with you.
hmm,
Let us know if we're live and if you can hear us.
should be me.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Right now, there we go.
Yeah,
There we
so
go. Now, my phone was not keeping up or anything like that, so I'm not sure what the deal was with that.
no problem. So what did you get for Christmas? You got your
Uh,
two front teeth. I see that. Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
have them. Some people wanted to knock them out, but
Oh,
I didn't die.
really? It
No,
was
I
that
did.
bad.
Yeah.
That's quite an aggressive
Um.
Christmas.
I got a little bit of software.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Some new plugins, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. An, an
That doesn't
orchestra.
surprise me.
An orchestra, because I couldn't let Becky
Oh,
be the only person with
really?
an orchestra.
Yes, you were a
So
little jealous there.
yeah.
Yes.
So I got that. Hi, Becky. Hi,
Hi,
Kurt.
Becky and Steve and Kurt. Hey, great to see you all be joining us here. Let us know what were the favorite things
Yeah,
that you,
what'd you guys get for
yeah,
Christmas?
tell us maybe you're just your favorite thing because that might be kind of fun to see. Yes, we're both feeling better. I had some kind of weird bug last week, so I couldn't be on. And
Yeah,
then you weren't
and
feeling well like
for
2 weeks. Yeah, two
for
weeks
almost three
prior.
weeks, so
Yeah,
it was bad. I had RSV. You know,
that was for sure.
that's what they said because
Mm-hmm.
I did the COVID test 4 times,
Mm-hmm.
always negative, and I
Yep.
also took the flu test, and that was negative as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so they said you have RSV, and then they gave me a bunch of drugs that didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just nonstop coughing and feeling horrible.
Well, you got some good
Uh,
color, you know.
I put on a little makeup tonight. Uh,
So did I.
yeah. Um,
So what's been happening in the Shadowfield studio?
well, as you can see tonight,
It's very
it,
clean.
it's clean and it's all set up. Tomorrow night we're going to do a little sing along,
Mm-hmm.
kind of, and I just invited a few friends I haven't seen for years to
Mm-hmm.
come over and spend some time
So it could be like
singing
a
some.
big holiday choir will be in here,
Well,
right?
kind of, yeah, yeah.
That's
Like you
fun.
could see, like, oh, you can't see it like that. I got a keyboard over there, the piano. There's bass back
Mm-hmm.
there, and right about where that chair is over, it's hard to do when you're
Yeah, I like you're poking me in the
yeah,
face.
right over there. There's an amplifier for guitar, so we
Nice.
got the whole thing. It'll be exciting.
Mm-hmm. So looks like Becky and Steve, you did decorating, a live tree, a real pine garland, dried orange slices. Yeah, I used to do the popcorn. Did you ever do the popcorn garland
Mm-mm,
where you take this big long, you've never done this?
no.
Maybe this is too like Charles Schultz and the Peanuts gang, but you take popcorn and you with this big long piece of thread, and you create, put the needle through all the popcorn, and so you have this really long garland, and it's all homemade. But I
Oh, we
love
never did
that.
that. We did the icicles. You guys ever do the icicles? You know, like
Yes,
the 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 pieces of silver that you have to try to go and toss it on there. You know,
yes.
really
And all you want to
daintily.
do is you want to go and to see what
Yeah.
happens.
I just remember. the impossibility of cleaning that stuff up
I know,
afterwards.
it really was
just
awful.
everywhere. You could not get it off the tree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when I grew up, we never had a real tree when I was a kid.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. My mom was just allergic to everything.
Okay.
So apparently not to kids since there was 5 of us. So
She must love having kids.
she did.
So, hey, Tony. So, Becky's asking if we could live stream tomorrow night. So, that'd be kind of
Oh.
interesting.
That would be interesting.
Oh, that'd be very interesting.
I'm not sure how that would sound, actually.
You,
That would be something.
oh my gosh, you did? You bought a 10 by 10 foot plot in Scotland? He's now a lord. Yeah, you can sign up to be a lord and a lady. That means you're a lady. And popcorn garland is so fun. That it is actually kind of a fun thing to do with kids. As long as they can bring you the popcorn, you can't give them the needle. Just saying.
Unless you want the trip to the hospital or something like that.
Unless you want that, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have to tell us. So it looks like Steve is now a lord. That's kind of interesting. So what else did everybody else get? Let us know. That's the question of the day, question of the night. And so what else has been going on in the studio?
I've been working on the video. 2 weeks from today, we're putting out "You've Really Got a Hold on Me" by Smokey Robinson.
Yep.
And I worked on all the licensing over the last week, and I worked on a video for the last 3-4 days, which you'll get to see tonight.
I know,
and then
I'm
you
excited.
can see if you like it, and we can make some tweaks to it, and then we'll continue on with that.
Yep. And Aiden, my son, is working on his MacBook and creating a nice cover art for us.
That's
so
good.
It'll be kind of some homegrown cover art, which is fun.
Yeah, I started working on cover art, and
you have to show me what you were doing.
Yeah, I will, but it wasn't very exciting because we don't really have many pictures of us in the last 3 years.
Right.
There's almost no pictures of us,
right.
And especially as a band.
Right.
You know, we even had that problem when we were putting out the album because I don't remember. It was probably me who got sick. Either myself or Jim or somebody got sick when we were trying to do the video shoot with Tony.
Yeah.
And we had to cancel. That was supposed to be in May.
Yep.
For the album to come out in August or whatever, and we haven't to cancel that. It was miserable.
Yeah, we do need to get Tony you over here with the guys to do just a nice photo shoot at some point.
We had to actually have them all in the same.
We have to have them in the same state. Now that Jim is down in Arizona.
And Gary's up in Wisconsin.
Gary's up there.
So, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, yes. We said we're going to have drinks and cookies. So, I love...
I don't see the cookies.
I have my friendly, Starbucks, which I know it's kind of weird that I'm drinking coffee late at night. It's just a...
I couldn't do that.
Americano with a little cream. Just keeping with my...
What happened to you? You didn't used to drink coffee.
I don't know. You know what? I did find out that if you have coffee with cream, that it's keto. Whenever I think of keto, the thing keto, what I think of is the Pink Panther. Remember the guy that used to jump out at the Pink Panther? I forget his name. If anybody remembers, let me know.
Are you talking to the Inspector Clouseau?
Yes.
Okay. Are you talking about the cartoon?
No. If anybody remembers, you have to let us know. But it was the guy that he would jump out at Peter Sellers. Okay,
Well, Peter Sellers was Inspector Clouseau.
Yes, but the Pink Panther. But he would always come out and try to hurt him. But it was, I think, always to keep him on his toes for. Oh. But anyway, that's what I
don't remember that. I don't remember that.
But
Becky loves coffee at night too. I don't understand.
Yeah, I can still go to sleep, no problem.
I'm having.
Tell us what you're having. This is kind of interesting.
Since this was supposed to be like our favorite drink or whatever.
Yes.
So, one of my favorite drinks, just for sipping, not for chugging.
Yes.
Would be B&B, which we should have a little bit more.
It's brandy and Benedictine.
Yes, brandy and Benedictine. Which
it's like an evangelical and a Catholic. I'm sorry. It's brandy. It's such a name. Is it's like from California. Brandy.
You're a fine girl.
Yeah.
Good.
What I give
that was
who sang that?
Was it Was it Looking Glass or something like that?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, you guys had to tell us.
Is there any song that mentions Benedictine? It's a 4-syllable word,
no,
so probably no.
no.
So it is. It's Kato, the guy that would jump out. You remember?
No, Kato was in the Green Hornet or something like that, wasn't he? Was the
I don't
sidekick
know.
Kato was the Chinese Japanese guy with the karate?
But that's the guy that was Peter Sellers.
No.
He jumps out of like showers and out of like he's always jumping out trying to hurt the Pink Panther.
Well, we could argue about this forever.
Okay. Yes, but I'm right. Anyway, so
scan there. Did anybody put down what they got?
I don't know. I don't think anybody really liked what they got for Christmas. I don't know. I mean, we didn't do our Christmas yet, so I can't tell you what I got because we're going to do it on the 29th when all the kids are in town.
Oh, really?
Yep. We're going to do it, probably have a nice brunch in the morning, and then we're going to have Christmas on the 29th.
Oh,
because Liz and Rob are flying in on Thursday. Thursday. And
are they coming to the open mic?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Rob will be there. He'll be singing. That's another thing that's coming up is we have open mic on Thursday. We're going to do a little bit of a sing-along. And you ready for that?
No, I have not practiced anything.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
And Tony. But yeah, we're going to be having maybe Rob sing one of the... I posted this on my Facebook, but Rob has a single called Christmas in Chicago, and I really, really like it. And he got really emotional at the last open mic because he and my daughter Liz they live down in Nashville now. So their memories and their reminiscing of Chicago is pretty deep and wide right now. So that was quite an emotional song. So, okay, Becky got a bunch of stuff, some nice jewelry, craft stuff, some diamond paint kits. Okay.
Wow.
So doing some jewelry. I got a ESR. It sounds like a license plate.
No. That's it's for it's for RJ45 connectors. It's the Ethernet connectors.
Okay,
it's a crimper.
Wow, a crimper. Yes.
It took 45 minutes to do one crimp.
That sounds painful.
That would, I'd say you're slow. I find it to be easier to not use the easy ones. The easy ones, you got to stick all the wires to this hole, and you got 8 wires, and you got to try to get them all lined up and uncurled and pushed in there. Where if you had the regular standard ones, all you do is you fan them out, you get them in the right order, you pinch them, hold them tight, hit them with the scissors, slide it in, done. No trying to feed them through a little hole.
Got it.
But
he probably should have talked to you.
Well, I had to do like gazillions of them, when we moved the building, and that was like 17, 18 years ago. Had a whole lot of cables to run.
It's a lot of crimping.
A lot.
Did your hands get cramped
when
you were crimping?
They would get cramped. All right, so what are we doing tonight besides having a drink?
Okay, so I did post a link to Bandcamp where we had, I think I did this yesterday, to our Winter's Hill CD. And so I think we're gonna bring up, it's not really a Christmas song, but it is.
It mentions Christmas.
It does. So I guess it does.
Well, it's on that Christmas album, because some of the other songs are certainly not. We've already done Winter's Hill.
Yes.
And this week we were gonna do Banks of Black Creek, but you released that onto Facebook. So we won't do that one.
Okay.
And
What did you choose?
I chose Better at Hello.
Oh, okay.
What is it about?
Yeah, so Better at Hello is a song about, people coming and going in people's lives. But you have those friends that when you see them again, it's almost like you just pick up from where you left off. So it's almost like you don't ever say really goodbye. It's always like till we meet again. So this is very much what that song's about.
You speak French in this, don't you?
Oui, I do. Well, I do. I speak. I say au revoir. I wanted to say au revoir in this, but you wouldn't let me.
I remember there was a Civil War song that they sang, and she sang it in French. And you were like, I will
never do that.
And then what
we
was
did.
this?
I know. It was such a sad moment, but that till you meet again, I felt like we couldn't say it in that short of time. frame that was given, and I thought maybe we could just put that in there instead. But anyway, it was written for a boss that I had once when I was working, and I really, really enjoyed working with her, and I thought for a goodbye gift that I would write a song with you. So we did, and it's Kato. It's Kato is the Pink Panther. Now do you got it?
Really?
Yeah. It's Kato. He's the Pink Panther ninja.
Really?
Yeah, we'll have to look him up.
Gosh, I don't know why I'm thinking something different. I guess I'm all mixed up, you know?
You might be.
Yeah.
It's too much B&B, probably.
Probably.
Well, anyway, would you like to listen to the song now?
Yeah.
Or do you want to talk about? Yeah, because you actually, yeah, there's something.
I just listened to this for the first time in almost 10 years, just a couple minutes ago before we started, and I was.
Did you remember it?
No, not at all.
Really?
I did not remember the song at all, and so I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I don't remember playing mandolin on this. I don't remember. I actually don't remember anything about it.
It's a really sweet part. It adds, I would think, so much, like, I don't know, context, texture to the song. It's really, really beautiful.
I had to count how many mandolins ago that was.
Yeah,
my mandolin buying is over. I've owned 4 mandolins. This was mandolin number 2 that was on this.
Okay.
Which was CD number 1 had mandolin number 1, which was a nasty, horrible, cheap mandolin. CD 2 and CD 3 apparently had this mandolin, which was, you know, your $1,000, $1,200 mandolin.
Yeah.
And then
I really like the sound, though. I like the sound.
It was a nice, sweet sound for it.
Yeah, sweet's a good word for it. I think it has.
It's probably sweeter sounding than the one I play now.
Do you remember if you had to do a lot of, like, you know, sound fixing on this one at all?
I don't really recall.
Yeah.
Gosh, I remember I played everything on this. This was during the time the first 3 albums. Nobody played anything on them other than us, except for some brass on the second album.
Yeah, and there's really no finger cymbals on this either.
I don't think there's any finger cymbals on this. Okay.
All right.
So, if this works, here we go. Let's try this.
Better at Hello. Hope you enjoy it.
And it didn't work. Okay.
We'll try it again.
All right, we're gonna miss a second of it because I don't know why it's not working, but it's. I gotta disable it and re-enable it. So you're gonna miss the very beginning. Sorry, guys.
I was standing by the lamppost as I watched you go. You were all wrapped up warmly as it started to snow. I yelled out a joke so you would smile for a while, 'cause I'm certain you'd agree we don't need to say goodbye. You needed to leave quickly and make the next train. Our presents were opened swiftly. I was very glad you came. But time stands still in all those colored Christmas nights, so bright. I think as friends we would agree we don't need to say goodbye. Don't need to say goodbye, 'cause we're better at hello. Our Christmas memories rest in the freshly fallen snow. It's au revoir for all time. We never need to say goodbye, oh no, 'cause we're better at hello. The years go by and I don't see you very much anymore. Our Christmas cards get misplaced, but we never keep score. As soon as the snow begins to fly across the skies, I remember we'd agreed we don't need to say goodbye. So we don't need to say goodbye, 'cause we're better at hello. Our Christmas memories rest in the freshly fallen snow. It's au revoir for all time. We never need to say goodbye, oh no. We never need to say goodbye. We never need to say goodbye, oh no. 'Cause we're better at hello. We're better at hello. Hello. Hello.
Well,
Gosh, that takes you back.
yeah, it certainly does. That was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I don't even remember doing it. I mean, I know how quick we wrote this whole album,
Yeah.
but I mean, unless you keep on going, I mean, we've written so many songs that it's kind of hard to keep up. But this one was definitely, man, there's a lot of things I don't remember, like au revoir. It's just don't even. It's such a crazy
Thanks
thing.
for liking the cymbal swells, Tony.
Nice orchestra swells. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, and it's
the
a
orchestra
Christmas song.
swells. Yeah, I did get a new orchestra sample
Yes,
set.
I know.
So
Yes.
now
I'm not sure that
it makes
everybody
me want to
heard
go
you.
back. Makes me want to go back now that I bought a sample set. It's like a terabyte of orchestra sounds,
Mhm.
and so now it makes me want to go back because now I can get more realistic swells. I can
Yeah.
get more articulations. I can make it sound more like a real orchestra instead of
Mhm.
a synth kind of thing.
Yeah, Aiden, my son, is he and Tom have this kind of, I'm not sure it's a war or competition, but
I just see how much money I could spend
of my money.
of your money.
But Tom will say, "Oh, we've got these plug-ons are on," but I only hear from it when Aiden says, "Tom says this is like the only time he's ever seen it this low." And I'm like,
It's true.
okay.
It's true.
And then he buys it, and then you're like, "Hey, I really like that. I need to have it for myself."
Well, he bought the
whole BBC.
orchestra,
Yeah.
and that was beautiful. That's a really expensive set of samples, but
Mhm.
I couldn't afford that.
Right.
I don't have somebody like you paying my way. So I went with the Hollywood Strings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hollywood Orchestra, the Opus edition, which is the new
Okay.
edition, and it sounds pretty nice too.
Are you going to write big orchestral arrangements and stuff like that?
It's
What do
just
you want to do?
It's just like 90% of what I buy.
Yeah.
I have no use for it. How many electric guitars have I bought in the last year alone?
Yeah.
I bought probably 3 electric guitars, and I don't even play electric guitar in the band.
Are these like just like, I don't know, like
No.
the icing on the cake kind of instruments then?
No, I think of the sound of things, and I'm
Yes.
very attracted to sounds. And so, what is making that particular sound? How do they get that sound?
Mm-hmm.
And so from there, then I start investigating, and I research more and more to find, like, there's always this level,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the bottom level.
Yeah.
And I usually come in somewhere around the middle and regret it and end up selling it and buying the top of the line.
Okay.
So that's typically the way it works.
Mhm.
So the last set of guitars I bought 2 Gretsch guitars last
Mhm.
year, and both of them were like way, way too expensive.
Yep. Well, I'm just gonna wait until I think you're probably gonna end up doing some arranging or something at some point in time.
Yep.
You know.
Yep, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And I did get a chance to use the electric guitars on
Yep.
You've Really Got a Hold on Me.
Yes, you did.
And I even put them into the video a little bit so
Mhm.
people could see, oh, that's a nice looking guitar. Oh, that's a white one. Oh, that's not a white one.
It's kind of hard because one is a white one and then one's like a cream color one.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not sure people will Really,
they're
let me
totally
get-
different
yeah.
guitars. So, I
But
think-
that's something else that happened in the studio this past week is that we did some recording of
Yeah.
you various different instruments, you and me vocals.
Yes.
So
Oh,
we got
yeah.
all of that done for this one. So
Yep,
we're excited.
it's great.
So when you say 2 weeks from now?
2
that'll
weeks from
come out?
today,
Okay.
it'll come out.
Okay.
As long as everything goes good, and tomorrow when I submit it, if there's no issues that Smokey Robinson's people don't come back and say, "Hey, wait a minute,
Yeah.
we want more money on this thing." So
Okay.
we worked out a deal. We'll see how it works out.
Good. Awesome. So talk to us about what's going on January 19th. Because we've
January 19th.
we've got a little bit of a.
We are. What is it? What is the place called? Oh, we're downtown Chicago.
Mhm.
Just Heather and I are downtown Chicago on the 19th, which I believe is a Thursday,
Mhm.
and we're doing just a performance. It's called "Sing for Your Supper."
Yeah.
And Michael Teach from Chicago
Love him.
Acoustic Underground,
Yep.
great guy. We've been over to his studio
Yep.
many times,
Yep.
which is also downtown, and we've done multiple sessions with him where we did live things. Maybe some of you guys have seen it.
Mhm.
But he's hosting this, and he does it monthly, and he's booked out way in advance.
Right.
I talked to him months and months ago
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, Heather and I might be interested." He said, "I'd love to have you, but I'm booked all the way up until January." I
Right.
said, "We'll take January."
Right.
And so we're just going to do that. We don't know what
Can
we're going to
people
play.
come?
Oh, absolutely. We want people to come.
Yep.
The deal is, I can't remember what it's.
Montrose? Is it Montrose?
No, it's not Montrose Saloon.
Uh,
Anyway,
we'll get
we'll
out
post
the
it up.
event. Yep.
yeah. But if people show up, and obviously if people like you, and the place likes us, then they would hire us back
Mhm.
on a Friday night or Saturday night to do a whole night.
Nice.
And so
Well, we
we'll see how
better
that
do
goes.
well.
Yeah. We usually we're ne'er-do-wells, but
No, this would be fun. And then also in March, we're going to do a little bit of a trip with some of our open mic singers. It's going to be kind of like the best upcoming rising stars in Chicago.
oh, don't even say that.
I know.
I just remember the
You're
one
like
guy we worked
cringy?
with. Yeah.
Yeah, you're cringy. But we have 4 singers and that are going to be. We're going to go up to Wisconsin and then come back down on a weekend. It'll be the weekend of March 10. So
Well,
we'll let you know more about that.
later.
Yep, we'll let you know more about that. And in the meantime, we are at the Pollyanna Brewing Company in Roselle, the 2nd and the 4th Thursdays of every month. So please come out and join us. And then this week on Thursday, we're going to do a little bit of a sing-along. And so be there on the 29th at 6:30 if you're going to be singing and performing. And if not, come at 7 just to enjoy all those shenanigans that happen.
Or show up, at 6 o'clock to help me load that crap in.
I know it's a lot, and people really appreciate it because they actually do sound really, really great with you doing a lot of the sound and kind of keeping things moving. So really appreciate what you do there. But anyway, we hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season.
Have a very safe New Year's.
Yes,
Remember,
please
there's
do.
all these amateurs out on New Year's Eve. Amateur drinkers are the worst.
I know, and that makes them amateur drivers.
Yeah, absolutely.
It kind of puts them
Because
in
they
the
don't
bad.
know their limits.
That's
So
right. So
be
be
safe.
safe and have a wonderful, wonderful New Year. And we will talk to you again in the New Year. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.